plenty of international football to look forward to this summer, including the 2019 Copa America. And in this video, we're going to throw you my early predictions for Group C. Let's take a look. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to the 2019 Copa America, boys and girls. And in this video, we're going to take a look at my early predictions for Group C, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Copa America related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're going to all hear under one roof. Now, before we jump into it, I want to let you know that this is my early predictions. We will do, as the tournament comes closer into the month of June, perhaps, we'll take a look at the tournament a little bit closer and do week by week or you know, round by round predictions, to obviously, because things can change between then and now. Squads will be announced, you know, forms and all that kind of good stuff. But this is generally what I think will happen in Group C. Now, before we go into the predictions, I'm going to take you a look. I'll give you a bit more analysis of who's in Group C, and it is into the Group C we go. Uruguay are in there, won the tournament 15 times, most recently back in 2011, and they are joined by Ecuador, who have yet to win it, but they finished fourth twice back in 1959. And also in 1993, and joining them as well is Chile, who've won it also twice, most recently in 2016. They also won it the year before in 2015. So they should be in amongst it. And joining them as well is a guest nation, and that will be Japan. And they ain't going to be no pushovers, folks. I think they could be a little bit of a surprise package as well. Two guest nations in this tournament. Qatar over in Group B, and obviously Japan here in Group C. Now, obviously, I have predicted Group A and B prior to this. Both of those videos available on the channel. Make sure you check them bad boys out as well. But let's jump into the thick of things and take a look at Group C. Now, I just want to let you know about the graphic here. The nations, well, they look pretty much in English, but it is on a chat. It's on a website called worldfootball.net or something like that. I'm gonna have a link to the old description, or link to where you can do your own predictions in the description below, and also let you know that the kickoff times and the kickoff dates are not local. They are actually Central European time dates. But anyway, let's jump into the thick of things. It will be to kick off the tournament, Uruguay, or not the tournament, kick off Group C in match number 5. Uruguay up against Ecuador over in the Belo Horizonte. Uruguay, obviously, very, very good team, and they still should have a lot of the heavyweights from the World Cup, which was last year. So they should be in and amongst the favourites to go all the flipping way. 2-0 winners, though, over Ecuador, who will be, I think, one of the dark horses, you know, or one of the... I don't think Ecuador have a realistic chance to go or create anything in this tournament. Also, next up, it'll be Japan up against Chile. Japan, don't write them off. But ultimately, in match number 6, I think Chile, obviously, they didn't represent themselves in the World Cup last year. They failed. Peru nicking their spot as well. But this match will take place in Sao Paulo, match 6. But I think Chile will start with a win, 2-1 win over Japan, to give themselves a chance to get through to the knockout phases. But how about this one? Next up, officially match number 11, Uruguay up against Japan. Both these nations, did they meet in the World Cup? I can't remember if they did or not. But ultimately, no, they didn't. It ended up, I see this as a draw, folks. Bit of a surprise on the hands, 2-2 draw in the end, to give Japan a possible chance to get through. I think the all-important game for Japan is the one against Ecuador. If they can get a win there, then they should squeeze through. 2-2 on the day, and that is match number 11 in the tournament over in Porto Alegre. Match 12 will be Ecuador up against Chile over in Salvador. I see Chile coming on top, 3-1 win in the end to get themselves possibly control of the group, because that'll be 2 wins on the spin. But the next one is the big one. What's going to happen? Chile up against Uruguay, and that match will take place over in Rio de Janeiro in the Maracanã, and that's match number 17. Who's going to come out on top? Well, I think it's going to be a draw, my friends. So Uruguay will escape the group stages unbeaten. Chile also unbeaten as well, but 2 wins and a draw should see them take command of the group. But will Uruguay finish second, or will they finish in third, perhaps? Ecuador up against Japan will wrap up Group C, and that match is on the 8th. That's match number 18th. Match number 18th. That's match number 18. That's held in Belo Horizonte. And I see this being a 2-1 win for Japan to give themselves a outside chance to get through to the knockout stages. In fact, not an outside chance, but a very good strong chance to get through to the knockout phases. And let's take a look at how I see Group C ending up. It will see Ecuador bottom of the pops with no points on the board with a -5 goal difference. Japan, though, will have 4 points on the board with that 1 defeat, which was up against Chile. So 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Goal difference of 0 with a goal with a points tally of 4. Uruguay will be in second spot with a points tally of 5. 1 win, 2 draws, goal difference of 2. And Chile will go through as group winners, 2 wins and a draw, and 7 points on the board, my friends, to see to get themselves command of who they will play in the next round, which will be the last 8, which will be a sort of quarter-final, I believe. Anyway, folks, that's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button. Give you a bang out today with all things Copa America related, Blackburn Rovers related, whoa, football related. We're going to all here under one roof. And also make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section below to see who you think will go through in the old Group C of the 2019 Copa America. Yeah, plenty more predictions coming up, folks, including more Copa America action. I might do a knockout phases. I might do the old I'll take my math and I'll work out who will go through. And I'll do my knockout phases as well. That might be a couple days' time, but we'll see. And also, as the tournament comes around in the month of June, we will look at this tournament again and see what's changed. You know, obviously the squads will be announced, form book and all that kind of good stuff, and there might be some build-up to the tournament. Japan might lose a couple key players as well. You just never know. So my verdict may change when that comes around. Anyway, folks, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you check out some of the old library, folks. Got plenty of prediction videos on here. Champions League, Europa League. All kinds of good stuff. And over the summer, we'll be going in depth in the old Copa America. Anyway, until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. Thumbs up, subscribe, and let's bounce. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.